All right, I guess we've got our
Yeah.
streaming
So
on.
we are live. We are live both on the YouTube and we are live via Zoom. This meeting, it is about autonomy, and we are also learning the importance of dry fast now. So there's Elaine, as we wait for Goa to come in. Elaine is here and she has a nice story. Even Goa is here already. Goa has already come, but Elaine, please, just 1 minute, share your story. You have done 5 days dry fast, another 9-day dry fast, and another 9-day fast. And you had one of the biggest challenges that was giving us, even Dr. Phil of us to, you asked Dr. Phil this question about your shoulder.
Yes.
Yeah. So you can go ahead and just briefly, then we talk to Goa. She's already in the meeting.
Yeah, sure. Okay. So it's been 2 weeks since my second 9-day dry fast, and I did a 5-day previous to that, one each month, June, July, and August. And my shoulder is now feeling like it's healed. Okay, it's still a little stiff and sore, but I can tell it's healed. And I was just telling Frederick, my skin is much softer, my teeth are whiter, my lips are smoother, my hair is changing color, it's becoming more blonde and shiny, my eyes are whiter. And the other thing is, I had this spot on my hand. It was looking like it was becoming a cancerous spot. I don't even think you can see it anymore. It was bright red and it would peel frequently, scab. And now it's pretty much gone. I have a hard time even finding it. Yeah.
Wow. And
Very
then the thing is, the way you look, I know you for some time. You look younger now. People may not know. They may not even, if you tell them your age, they'll say, I know. Otherwise, thank you so much. Go, welcome. I can see you. Can you hear us?
Добрый день.
Здравствуйте, вы меня слышите?
Сейчас слышим, да. Очень
Отлично,
приятно.
я вас слышу. У меня какая-то проблема была, но я разобралась.
Ну, мы благодарим тебя, что ты нашла время к нам на встречу прийти. И давай, наверное, я спрошу сначала, сколько у нас есть времени, чтобы мы...
Сегодня я могу сколько угодно.
Отлично, благодарю. All right, Frederick, do you have a structure? Would you like to start some point?
So we'll introduce Goa as a person who is living autonomous lifestyle. She's the real deal now. We have questions of experience. You want to know how to live an autonomous lifestyle. This is the best time. This is the best time to answer. And me, I have some questions for Goa already. I have some few questions for Goa, especially. Otherwise, first of all, thank you for coming. Thank you for honoring our call. I know you are a busy person. Also, getting time is not that easy. You are also very flexible. We change time. You understood us. So thank you so much. Thank you so much. That is just an honor. The other thing is what I needed to ask about is on sickness. The last time we were with you, you got into autonomy because it's like there's something that was pushing you. That's from my perspective. There was a disease, a presence of a disease. Maybe we start from there. Then the main thing that I really need to know, or maybe people are interested to understand, at what point did the disease leave your body? At what point do you realize that this disease has disappeared? Because now, the reason I'm asking this is because we have people like Elaine that is just talking is in the meeting now. We are doing a medical dry fast where you fast and then you come back to eating. You fast, then you come back to eating. But as for you, it's like you did several fasts. I remember the other time you're telling us you even did a 21-day dry fast. And then you did like the medical one where you come back and then you do the eating and the refeeding and all this. And then again, you went back to something like that fast or the autonomy. So you see, at this point, it's like we are losing something. We who do the medical fast, where we fast and come back to normal eating. But as for you, it's like as if after you have finished with the disease, you continued living that life. or after sometimes you realize this is not living. You are trying with the fast and it's not living. You continue with the autonomy where you don't eat, you don't drink. I'm too long, but I think my question is understood. Yes.
Гоар, несколько вопросов в одном. Конечно, во-первых, он благодарит тебя, что ты нашла время, опять же таки, и пошла навстречу, и будучи такой очень гибкой со временем, когда мы меняем время, у тебя есть возможность тоже поменять. Благодарит он тебя за это. И вопросы, конечно, есть, много вопросов, и в большинстве случаев автономный образ жизни по опыту других приводит к автономии из-за какой-то болезни. Люди просто так не начинают этот путь. И вот Фредерик говорит, мы упустили момент, хотелось бы просто узнать твою историю или твой опыт, что именно тебя сподвигло на автономию, и вот какая-то болезнь, если была. И если была, то излечилась ли ты от болезни, будучи на автономии, поскольку группа у нас немного другого формата, где мы больше делаем медицинские сухие голодания для излечения, но не как образа жизни, поскольку это не было нам открыто и доступно, такая информация. Поэтому интересно твой опыт, прошу прощения.
Да, мне понятно. Все, спасибо. Всем здравствуйте.
Hello, everybody.
Чтобы много не говорить, вот покороче, мне кажется, что на самом деле я так думаю, что сейчас в наше время самая страшная болезнь – это ожирение. Вот. На самом деле я очень сильно сомневаюсь. Хорошо, переводить.
Я прошу прощения. So my thought and my guess that the biggest problem of this generation, of our generation, or this time on this planet is obesity.
Yes, because I really saw doubt about cancer, about another 6. You know, this all. I think in real doctors lying to people so much. You know, they made everything so hard. I don't know why, because it's a business. You know, they. All world now eating from this 6, you know, because number one business, it's a business of food. Second, it's a business of drugs. So it's a really big business, and that is why, because of number one business, it's a food. I think most big problem for humanity now, it's fat. I think, and most important, no one giving any solution for that. Everyone should to find for himself solution from fat. And I think I was sick. Really, I was sick. I was 140 kilo. It's something so big, you know. In my life, 20 years, I was fighting with that. From 16 years, I was fighting with that until 36 years. And I know much people who love to eat and they are fat, you know. They dream to eat and not become fat. But I was different. Maybe there's another people who think like me, but until now I didn't meet no one like me. All my life I was thinking, I don't want to eat. If I can, I will not eat. You know, I never think, can I eat and not become fat? I was dreaming about, I have friends, we are friends about 30 years. And I remember all my life that sometimes she all the time was so small, you know, skinny. And I remember when I was about 13, 14 years, and I already become fat. I remember when she was saying in the evening, oh, I didn't eat today. I was wonder how someone can forget to eat. That is why I was dreaming about one day forget about food to not want to eat. So I don't know, all my life I dream about to not eat. But of course I don't know that it's possible, because I born and grow up in that human should to eat. I don't know. No one said to me that you can live without food, you know. And when I find that I listen about people who doesn't eat, but I never give mind. It wasn't important for me. I don't believe. I believe when I fast 21 day, I understand, you know, it's possible. I cannot eat, but still I wasn't ready for that. I still was thinking about fruits. I still want to eat fruits. I was thinking, okay, I can be not fat if I eat just fruits and not much, because I like fruits. I like their taste, you know. They are sweet. They smell good. So I still wasn't ready, but I know already that I can live without food. And when after 21 days I start to eat, and I find that I can't, I feel bad from food. That time I accept that I should to stop to eat at all. And something else he asked, wait a minute, I forget.
How
Okay,
long?
remember.
Yeah, если какой-то вопрос, Фредерик уточнит. Thank you so much, Goar. You have such a nice English.
Really?
Yeah. We
Yeah,
can hear
you
you quite
are.
well. Quite well. We can hear you quite well. Now, and at what point when you are turning on, because all of us, we are hearing autonomous people. So some of us are like, yes, this is possible. Others, in my mind is like, yes, but how? Because we are still in between there. At what point, or what can you tell such like a person who is in between? Is this thing really possible? Is this thing really not possible?
Он говорит, в какой момент перестройка случилась, более, наверное, психологическая, да? Что, возможно, я могу жить без еды.
When I was fasting 21 days in the day number 15, 16, 17, I already feel myself so good, and I don't feel that I need food. That time I understand I can live without food. And you know, when I finish my fast, I even write in Instagram post that I know, I'm sure now that I can live without food. Now I don't afraid to be hungry, because for me there is no hungry.
There's no hunger. Yeah. How about when you have realized this is like something you discovered when you were in this 21-day fast, you said from day 15, 16, 17. Were you moving or you are doing this thing in a supervised place where somebody was checking on you if you're okay or something like that? Or you are just living your normal life?
No one was checking me. No one was checking me. You know, I was all time going on air in Instagram, and every day I was going on air and tell to people about my feelings, what I feel, even in the night, because I was sleeping 2 hours and I wake up so early. I was doing histories and saying to people that I sleep already 2 hours and I don't need anymore. I feel good. You know, before that, I was going to gym every day, but I was training not every day. One day I was just going to swim. Next day I was training, and
Exercising.
when I was in fast, I already want 2 times in the day go to gym and train, and in the morning and in the evening, and all time I want to move all time.
The other thing is, when you are turning autonomous now, like now you did the 21-day fast and then you started now again after some time, after resting or refeeding for some time, and now you started the autonomy. Is there a point in that journey that you feel as if your body has reset totally? It comes to now to depend, to totally leave food now. It's like now your energy comes. At what point that you feel as if you're eating, yet you're not eating? You feel you have the energy, you are just living now a normal person life, yet you are not eating. Is there a point where the body resets? If you can remember.
Он имеет в виду, что была какая-то переключка, где ты поняла, ну все, я теперь, мое тело энергетически и физически переключилось на быть без еды. Был такой момент?
Yes, it was time when I don't feel in my mouth. I feel I have much liquid, so I understand I already doesn't need anything, any liquid from out. It's enough for me. What I have.
When you start the journey, when you start this autonomy now,
you know, in this 1 year and 10 months, I drink one time orange juice, and another one time I eat strawberry. Every time I eat or drink, it's like I'm starting from zero. And yes, but every time it's coming more quickly when I do from first. After 2 weeks, I feel that moment. And now, if when I drink juice, after 1 week, I feel already I don't need anything from out. It's more quickly coming, but anytime I take something inside, so quickly my body going back. And of course, one back, I feel so bad from anything what coming out from out. And I don't like that feeling. I don't want anything. I just want to sleep, to lay in bed. I don't want to move. All my body hurt. My bones hurt. I don't want sport. I don't want anything. I don't want to work. That is why I hate that feeling. So I don't care about food. I know, and the first wasn't feeling that food is my enemy. I shouldn't eat. But now I don't want to say food is my enemy, but I don't like to take food.
Now, we are here just not to ask questions. We want to live this life. Even me, I want to talk the way you are talking.
Yes, I want to live. I want to live this life. I agree. People who eat and they feel good. I don't talk with anyone. I don't tell anyone you losing your life when you're eating or something like that. If they feel good, you're welcome. It's their choice, My choice, I don't want food.
Yes. Now, for us who are desiring, who wants to live like you, but we are still in between. Sometimes we fast, sometimes we eat. Sometimes we fast, yet we have now known that it's possible to live without food. But there's a kind of a fear or something.
Possible, and know it. It's possible, and you know it, but you still feel good with food. So that is why you're going back to food.
Good. Thank you. You got me.
The day when you understand you don't need it, you will not go back to food.
Wow. How about sleep?
You still enjoy food. That is why you're going back. When I eat, I don't enjoy food. Really, even in the moment, not after. In the moment when I'm eating, I feel I'm thinking, why I'm doing it? I don't enjoy. I don't feel good. Why I'm doing it?
Wow. Another one. Thank you. You've caught me. That's where it's like catching a thief. I'm still enjoying food, and that's why I'm in between. I've got it. Now,
yes.
For this long time, this is 1 year. You said 10 months?
1 year and 10 months. Yes.
Can you remember how many times you have done some little eating? Is it 2, 3, 4 times or what?
I say 2 times was one time I drink juice, and something like 4 months ago I eat strawberry.
Wow.
Wow, it's wow. Okay.
This is just mind blowing. Somebody will not agree, because the way your body looks, the way you look, you are physically very okay. It's like first of all, just eating or normally. And
I'm doing my best. I'm going to gym every day, every night.
Okay. Where your weight, is it now constant? It's not reducing, or is there a time that it reduces? Sometimes it increases your weight. Is it constant at a point, or it is still like this, keeps going up and down? Your weight.
Вес.
Translate, please.
Вес. Твой вес меняется или уже установился какой-то один?
Вес меняется, да, понемножечку уходит. У меня есть просто очень много кожи растянутой, которая восстанавливается.
It's still going down, up and down. Он немножко уменьшается по чуть-чуть, правильно?
Да, по чуть-чуть у меня кожа сокращается. У меня сейчас, во мне нет жира лишнего, там нет ничего такого. Единственное, только кожа, которая растянута была, она восстанавливается, и за счет этого понемножечку теряется вес.
She is still losing weight little by little, just because of being so overweighted. And she, if I turn into a pounds, it was around 308 pounds. And because she lost so much weight, she has still a lot of extra skin left, and that skin still recover little by little. It's recover, and she still loses weight because of it. Mhm.
Wow. Me, I'm just feeling home. Talking to you, Goa, is feeling home. And now, you said during the time you started the fasting lifestyle, you had not learned anything from anybody. You just knew that there was a friend of yours who was living. Sometimes will tell you it's not fasting. So my question is, it means you didn't do any preparations like this thing we do, cleaning, I don't know, all those things. You didn't do any procedures for preparations. You just started. You are this kind of life, yeah.
Готовила ли ты себя, свое тело к вот переходу на автономию? Как-то очищение делала или чистки?
I didn't do anything special, but before I stopped to eat, I lose already about 80 kilo, and I think it was already without I understand that I'm cleaning my body. It's already was cleaning, because to lose 80 kilo fat, it's
a lot.
It's a lot. Yes.
Wow.
Question in the chat. Would you like me to read it, Frederick?
Yeah, can read it.
Вопрос для Гуар. Гуар, у нас вопрос группы. В твоем предыдущем видео ты упомянула, что ты сделала 3 дня сухих в марте 2012 года, а потом ты сделала 3 недели сухих в мае 2019 года.
Yes.
Какие-то проблемы были, которые ментально тебе, как...
No, wasn't any problems, because before that I was in my life, sometimes I was stopping eat for 3 days, but with some liquid. Sometimes I can just eat 3 days only watermelon, or just to drink water 3 days. It was in my life. I say that 20 years of my life I was fighting with fat, and even 7 years of my life, from 25 until 32 years, I was in Islam, and there is months Ramadan when you don't eat all day and you eat only in the evening, and you don't drink also. So it was a good experience for me. So it wasn't hard for me. I don't have any problems with that.
So just to clarify, Ramadan fasting, you've done it on a regular basis?
Yes, 7 years I was doing every year, 1 month. So it wasn't something new for me without water.
Frederick, did Goar answer your question, Frederick?
Yeah, there's a question from a person in the actually KK. KK is the one who answered that question. Now I just forwarded it. The other thing that I needed to ask her, I think she said that she had the strawberry months ago. That is a comment in the chat. But how often does she have any liquid? How long does she usually go now between consuming anything?
Strawberry, it's also liquid. Anything you take inside, it's liquid, especially fruits. Strawberry, it's liquid.
You have any liquid? How long does she?
I think it's like when you eat something, like when you took the strawberry, it had taken you how long without taking anything up to that time? It's like between the time you eat, not eat as such, but what you drink or time you eat, does it take you something like 6 months or 7 or 8 before you take something again? That's what she's trying to ask. But yes, Albina, we can help.
When I just start, I didn't take anything exactly 1 year.
1 full year, nothing.
Yes. When I started, it was November, 7th of November, 2019. Yes. And I take like challenge 1 year to not take anything, and even after 1 year, when I try that juice, orange juice, it was just like, okay, I do my best. I win challenge, so I can take it, not because I want that juice, just I don't know why I do it. I even don't know why I do it.
Yeah, no problem. But now, at the time you are taking, did you take it for maybe 2 days or 3 days, or just one meal, one time, just one?
No, one time. One time it's enough. In one time I can, maybe in half hour, I can drink much juice, but after that I feel so bad, so I can't take anything again.
And
physically?
Yeah, it's clear. And the amount?
Yes,
and the
physically,
amount?
I was feeling so bad.
So it's like a reaction of a body.
Yeah.
Yes. And all my body, all my bones want to break.
But yeah, it's like I understand. It's like the body is seeing it as a foreign thing. Seeing food as we can now say poison to the body. It's not seeing it as the intelligence of the body now sees it's not a part of the system now. But I'm still curious about the amount of the juice you take. You take a lot of it, like 1 liter.
No, I don't remember. Maybe 2-3 cups.
Okay.
I don't remember.
Now somebody might
and
also
most important, in the first I drink, I feel really like I drink poison. I feel hurt in my mouth, and I remember test of orange juice, and I want again that test, but I don't feel that test, so I try again, try until I understand I will not feel it. I can't feel that test, so I stop.
And somebody might also be interested about bowel movement. When you started this journey, a full year, did you have any during this time? And also you are going for short calls. How frequent do you go for short calls when you're living this kind of life?
Он спрашивает именно к выходу, если вот еда, как мы в нормальном смысле идем в туалет, и у нас там номер 2 выходит или номер 1, да, будем так называть. У тебя было очищение вот такое? И если ты до сих пор ходишь по маленькому в туалет, выходит, есть у тебя такие вот процессы в организме?
Сейчас я, когда выхожу, из меня выходит просто такая прозрачная вода.
So now if she goes, like you call short ones, Frederick, it's just if she goes, it's like a clear water coming out of the
without any
body, without no smell at all.
Yes, and I hate the time after I drink juice and after I eat strawberry. I hate that time when come from my body come liquid and it smell. I hate it.
Мгм.
I already like when I don't smell. I feel so comfort. So when you take anything after that you smell, I hate that feeling.
Еще один вопрос. То есть после того, как ты вот в течение первого года, когда ты перестала кушать, то есть не было никаких таких уже очистительных процессов, или они были в течение первой
В
недели?
начале до 3 недель чистится организм. Через 3
Up to 3
недели из
weeks.
тебя уже вообще ничего не выходит.
Up to
там
3 weeks.
каждые 4 дня я еще выходила по-большому. Там из меня какие-то маленькие такие букашки, там несколько грамм выходило. Вот. А через 21 дней вообще из тебя ничего не выходит.
Mhm. So the first 3 weeks, something little by little coming out. She had a bowel movement, but it's just so little. After 4th day, it became absolutely like little tiny things were coming out of her. But then after 21st day, there is nothing else for coming.
Good. Talking to you today, Goar, I'm very thankful because I've discovered something as we are talking. I've seen some knowledge coming up like this. There's something that Dr. Finolova, I don't know if you know him, tells us about the secret of healing, where there should be movement of the organs, internal organs, whether there's the liver, the kidney, there should be that movement. That's why he allows people to walk 10 kilometers when they're doing the medical dry fast. And now you tell us that you like gym, that you do gym daily. Now I see this is the thing that I'm discovering. Maybe somebody will learn this sometime later in life. Some people will discover it sometime. I'm discovering that because I was worried about the internal organs when you're not taking anything, you're not eating anything. But then now, if there's that movement, it's like they're okay. The kidney is okay. The liver is okay. So it means with the autonomy, there must be that part of exercise where a person has to make sure that either it's gym, you must cause some movement for the internal organs, whether it's through gym, whether it's through jumping up and down, but there must be that. I'm also thinking that we can include those things of those massages, at least when we are starting. But when we now get our way of moving, or you have learned yourself like now, Goa is talking about gym. I might even want to know particularly what do you do in the gym? What exactly do you do in the gym? What activities maybe? Exactly.
Мгм. Он говорит, у нас доктор Филонов, который ведет группу, не ведет, консультирует группу, он занимается сухими оздоровительными лечениями. И вот он даже говорит, что когда вы на сухих днях, обязательно надо двигаться, много двигаться. И вот ты, конечно, подтверждаешь этот момент, где ты говоришь, что у меня вообще столько энергии, я двигаюсь каждый день, у меня зал каждую ночь, я занимаюсь. Теперь вопрос, а что конкретно ты делаешь, когда ты занимаешься? То есть какие у тебя может быть определенный набор занятий, поднятие весов или ты делаешь кардио?
Не, кардио я не делаю. Я просто привыкла, как я до этого, просто когда я худела, и я ела, как я занималась, я к этому привыкла, так и занимаюсь, как с тренером я занималась, я весами, там, мне до сих пор нравится вот на тренажерах заниматься, то есть есть люди, которые мне постоянно говорят, в твоем состоянии тебе нужно там йогой заниматься и все такое. Как мне не было интересно йога, и тогда и до сих пор мне не интересно. Мне с тренажерами интересно.
She doesn't do cardio, but though she does exercises that she learned when she had a trainer, and she still up to now does those exercises. It's a workout with weights, and she had a lot of recommendations that she would want to try yoga, but she didn't like yoga, she wasn't into it, and so up to now she's still not into it, and she's saying it might help, but it's not mine. Also, Гоар, тут у нас говорят в группе, что у тебя очень приятно слушать именно твой собственный голос, как ты разговариваешь.
Actually, I'm doing every day. Not maybe sometimes I don't have time, but I'm trying every day to do cardio. But I'm doing it in forest. So every day I'm coming. This is my forest. I will show you. I will try to show you. I love to come to here every day. Sometimes I'm coming 2 times. This is my bike. I'm coming in my bike, and yes, and you know, I'm trying to turn sometimes about 1 hour in bike. So I think it's like cardio.
Yes, yeah.
I like it. I feel good. So if I'm doing cardio, so I'm doing it in air, not in gym.
Yeah.
How long do you do your exercises? Your time for gym? Do you take 2 hours, 3 or 1, 45 minutes?
It's up to if I have work. So today and the night I was in gym 1 hour because I have so much work. So if I have time more, sometimes I can stay there for 5 hours from 2 until 7 morning.
Wow.
Yeah.
And after that, you feel tired?
After that, I feel I have so much power after gym. I have really so much power.
Wow.
And, you know, when I'm going out from gym, I feel I want to fly. If I have wings, I will fly really. I feel myself so happy. And by the way, okay, I will not say about that. I'm shy. I don't know how to say it.
We will just know. We will just know anyway. And I'm really happy. I'm really happy. Let me tell you the truth. I'm really connecting with you so much. I feel like I should have this kind of conversation every now and then, but leave alone there every now and then. You're like I'm a teacher to me now. I'm feeling a lot of connection with you.
I understand you. You know, there is so much people who calling me every night, talking with me, people who wants also to become like me, but they are still in the way. So they say to me that I'm giving them much power and they need to talk with me.
So it is like for your case, you were not even looking up to somebody. You just started. You didn't have a teacher, a very consistent teacher for teaching, telling you, okay, this is how autonomy is done. This is autonomy. You knew a little about autonomy, but you just found yourself. Yeah.
I don't call myself that I'm autonomous
person.
Or no. I'm just living like that. I'm just living like how I like. I don't look to anyone, and even people who calling me, asking from me much things, I'm saying to them, don't do like me, do in your way. You know, all people who they eat the same things. No, of course no. Everyone eating what he like. Everyone live his life how he like. Even in one house can grow up twins, eat the same food, but they can have different life.
Hello.
The same. If you don't eat, it doesn't mean everyone should to do like me. I I have things what I like. I like sport. Maybe someone doesn't like sport, doesn't want to play sport.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get you. It's just your life. You're just living your life. There's nothing. The way we are thinking is so unique. It's for you, but for us, it's still unique. How can a person live without food 1 year? It's still unique for our minds, but for you now, it's normal. It's a lifestyle. We understand you. We understand you, Goar. But then the other thing that I wanted to mix. There's something that you talked to us the other time. I really like this part of the spiritual part. You are, yeah, you are the experiences that we have had, because most of the time, from these people who are coming from religious point of view, you find that people use fasting for religious reasons. You use fasting for repentance. You use fasting to allow the power of God to come through you or reach others. You use fasting to at least find God, like Moses did 40 days, came out with 10 commandments. So you are not eating. How about your spiritual experiences? What are the things that you see? And with that also goes with the amount of time you sleep. Do you totally not sleep, or you sleep some time in a day, maybe some few hours or some few minutes? So
no, I sleep when I want. I sleep. I don't force myself. I don't force myself to do anything. If I'm not eating, it doesn't mean that I'm doing it because I know food is bad. No, I don't want it. When I want, I will eat, but I don't want to eat. The same with sleep. If I want, I'm sleeping, but it can happen, I don't know, so little, every 3 days maybe. Sometimes I can sleep every day if I don't have much things to do and no one to talk with him, no one to do with him something. If I don't have work, everyone's sleeping, so I'm coming tired from this all and sleeping. Sometimes I can sleep, or for example, was something like 1 week ago, man who I love, he has some problems with health. He was in hospital and I was waiting news from him. So it was so hard for me to wait. So I fell asleep and I slept 4 hours until he called and say news. After that, of course, I feel so bad, but he was so happy. He said to me, when you say that you sleep, I think you are normal human, because most of them we think I'm not normal.
You don't sleep. Yeah, I get you.
Yes, I say to him, okay, actually I feel bad because I sleep 4 hours, but because you are happy, I'm happy also.
That's so sweet.
The joy of life is that happiness. Whether we can't get it from one person or it comes from us. At what point, this is just like from the beginning, it's just what we should have started with. At what point did the disease disappear from your body? When did you realize that disease is no longer in your body? The one that made you start to do this kind of life.
Он говорит, болезнь, как была болезнь, которую ты лечила через сухое голодание? Ну, наверное, он понял, что это было больше от переизбытка веса.
Болезнь, да, самая страшная болезнь — это то, что я постоянно хотела есть. Вот это реально была болезнь.
The biggest sickness that she had is that she constantly was hungry. And that was her issue.
Some problems with skin, for example, in my face, was much acnes, and I don't know, some small things, some areas in skin was dark. Now everywhere clean. It wasn't something big, small problems.
wasn't exact sickness as you feel like most people do come to autonomous lifestyle because of certain asthma or some other really, really big issues. It was issue for
I
Goar.
remember about something. I forget even about that. Not long time ago, my friend reminded me that I was problem with me every time I was laughing much. I do some little on myself, you know. Now, of course, I don't have that problem.
What is it?
Ну, писала немножечко на себя, когда я сильно смеялась.
I don't know how. Let me translate. So there was an issue that she completely forgot when she would laugh a lot. She would have urinate a little. So that was the sickness that she had. And she even forgot about it because it's gone completely.
I'm just reading what Sema is saying there. By the way, let me tell you the truth, Albina. The approach of Goa is simply, I'm seeing it easier for me. And,
it's not that easier, but did you find it like more realistic or more free, more like I am who I am, and you don't have to be me, be you.
Yeah, no forcing anything, no force. If you feel you want to sleep, you sleep.
Yes, yes.
Good. I really like that approach. That's
I'm not
the best
forcing
for me.
myself to not sleep. Why?
No, мы говорим, что вот у тебя такой другой подход, у тебя такой легкий, такой живой подход к твоему образу жизни, тому, что ты выбрала в жизни, что у тебя так с удовольствием слушается, и хочется тебя слушать, и хочется с тобой встречаться, потому что ты жизненная, тебе жизнь, тебе реализм какой-то, знаешь, удовольствие.
Yes, I love life, and I love my life. I love how I'm living my life. I enjoy my life. I don't force myself. I don't want to be a teacher. I don't want to teach anyone to do like me. I'm just living my life, enjoying my.
I get you, because you are you, and that person is that person. The only thing is, we can learn from your experience. I get you. Thank you so much on that one.
Он очень с тобой согласен, у него очень теплое отношение к тебе, вот прям хочется близкое понимание такое.
There was something that you told us last time about you. I don't know, you got lost or you visited some gravesite, and you were not. I can't remember exact story, but it was like you were telling us that good things happen to you. They just come by living this kind of life you're living. Good things just happen to you. Do you still have any other examples of other things that have happened to you apart from this experience that you told? There's a story you told us about your biking.
I don't see her. I don't see Goar here.
Oh, she was
something
hanging.
happened. Something happened. Yeah. But let me read the questions. Yes, guys, how do you like Goar? Isn't it a different approach? Isn't it how people are living different life? I like it that she doesn't push or force. And Sam, I absolutely agree with you. And Sierra, you're right, right? In your question, yes. Does she have meetings, or can we contact with her? Right. She's coming back.
She's back.
Mm-hmm.
We'll let her. Goa is amazing. Yeah. Thank you, Elaine. She's amazing.
Okay, come back.
I was asking a question about experiences that you have had, good ones, good experiences that are still happening to you because of the kind of life you're living. Like you're giving us an example last time where you went to visit a cemetery or a place where one of your loved one was is laying now. and something happened about your bike, and then somebody called you. I think X. I can join the called you and even helped you find repair the bike, and again you continue the journey. So do you have such like experiences apart from this one of this one that you gave us the first time?
Это как магия, да, случаются такие моменты очень интересные, как когда ты живешь такой образ жизни, да, и для тебя эти моменты, такие вот случайности позитивные, уже нормальные, да, а для нас они все равно, это какое-то вот такое совпадение, ничего себе. И вот он говорит, случается ли у тебя часто или есть у тебя какие-то другие опыт, что ты можешь рассказать? Вот кроме того, что ты нам рассказывал в прошлый раз со своим велосипедом, когда он поломался, и твой бывший муж тебе сам оценился, сам все помог, и, в общем-то, ты даже не переживала.
Ну, вот расскажу кое-что, что случилось неделю назад, 1 week ago. My son was asking from me before that 2 years I was taking appointment for my kids also to the gym, and last year they was lazy to go. In all year I pay much money, and in all year they didn't go to gym even 1 month. So I say to them, okay, if you're tired, so I will not take anymore for your appointment. And 1 week ago my son said to me, Mom, I miss gym, I want to come with you gym. I say to him, you really want it? Because he's not going to anywhere, he's still 6 years, and he's not going to school. Girls going to school. He's alone all time in the home. So he said to me, yes, I miss gym. I want to come with you. I say to him, okay. Actually, I wasn't ready for that now to buy for him that. But I say, okay, if you want, so I will buy it for you soon. I don't care. I have money for that or I don't have, I know if I need something, so I will find for that solution. Next day, exactly next day, calling me from gym, girl who is new. She doesn't know me. She just listen about me, because before was another girl with who was making deal like I'm doing for them cake, and they given to me appointment. So she called me, she say, in 23 of September we have party and we need cake 10 kilo. It's even more than I need for my son. So next day I call my son, I say, okay, you want gym, you will have gym. Things like that.
Just
it's
in
happening
time.
with me every day. Yes, in time, exactly next day. Exactly next day. And she find me alone. She's new girl. She doesn't know about me. She find me alone.
Thank you. I can tell you, Goar, I feel like we can talk without end. For me, because I'm enjoying everything you're saying. I'm just enjoying. It's even a golden opportunity to have an opportunity to talk to you and learn these things we need to know. I have so many to ask, but I'm not alone in this meeting. I've taken almost 1 hour talking to you, so I need people to come live, talk to you. There's some things here. Somebody you can just ask Goar if you feel like asking her something or saying something, just to live a true life.
Maybe we can give options to talk or to ask questions themselves.
Yeah. You are free. Something that's not clear for you, you can ask that. But for me, Goar, you have convinced me on autonomous living. I just now know it is food that I'm still enjoying. The day I will stop enjoying food. I'll see food, okay, it's there, but I don't want any enjoyment with it. I'll start to live autonomous lifestyle. From that moment, my mind will have changed. So thank you for that. That's very important for me today. Do you have anybody who has any questions for her? Because minds don't end. I'm just giving you opportunity people to talk. If you are here, if you feel like I should continue, I continue.
Look, I will show you. I have two
Okay.
phones. Second one,
Okay.
when rain start, I run to their
The shelter. Okay.
yes,
Shelter.
hide myself from rain. And there was much people, you know. I forget my phone. I just find it that I forget it in here. No one touched it.
Wow.
No one touched it.
Wow. In our
come
eyes
back
here
and
now.
I come back and find my phone in here. Yes, no one touched it.
At this park,
was-
there were
It's
some
good
people.
karma,
There were some
Frederick.
people around. Well, yeah. Because again, one thing. Let me just say the truth. She has not even asked us for anything now in this meeting. I asked her just, can we have a meeting again, Goa? Then she only told me, do this. Make sure that you remind me when the time has reached. I'm feeling like, okay, everybody who is going to attend this meeting today or who is going to watch this thing later, we can send some good things to her. But then now in this meeting, she's now telling us a miracle has happened. I call them like that. She forgot her phone, went to the shelter where there was some little rain like that, came back and found her phone. Is that not? Yeah, is that
It's
not
a good karma that
very
she
good
is
one. Very
living
good.
her life, if you call it this way.
Yeah. Wow. Now, what can I ask? Are the questions in the chat of Albina?
Yes. So we have a couple comments. Yes, Tazini. I like this approach. As well, hope to get there because it's like anything I eat or drink makes. That's so true, Sema. It's actually, that's what Goar had, the same thing as a starting point. And if you guys want to...
Let me ask about family life. Family life. A little... Goar, at this time, are you married? Do you have a husband?
I'm divorced already 4 years, some little more than 4 years. But, you know, in law, I still was married because I don't need to go to court to do this all, you know. Actually, sometimes I say to my ex-husband, let's do it. But he was saying to me, why you need it? You will marry. I was saying, not yet. Or even if I have someone in my life, doesn't matter. That paper is nothing for me. So I still was in law married to my ex-husband.
Legally.
Anyway, because I don't need it that much to divorce, you know. But now in my life, there is man of my life who I wait all my life. He you know, he's created from my dreams. He's the best man in the world. Of course, I love him so much. Yes, but you know, he's still far from me, and he is from Iraq, and after coronavirus, people, citizens of Iraq, they can't come to Russia. So we're waiting when they will open board for him to come. Anyway, he will come soon, I know. And now I need it so much because, you know, for him to come and stay here, we should to marry in law for him to have chance to stay in here. So now I need that divorce so much. Yes, and I force my ex-husband to start it. And something happened. No one can believe in that, but he write papers last month, and they called him some days ago. They say court will be in 20th of September. In 20th of September, it's
Yes,
the day
this month.
when I meet my ex-husband 15 years ago. In 20th of September, even I can't believe in that,
I see the
that
connection.
we will divorce in the same
time
day.
the same date you made. Yeah.
Yes, we know each other.
The same thing. Can we call them divide whatever? It's something that happens without your control, like a coincidence. More than a coincidence. More than a
And
coincidence.
we already talked with my friends that we will make a party that day in 20th of September because of divorce.
So there is a question in chat.
Okay.
From Elaine. Would Goar get the vaccine? I think that would not be a good at all for an autonomous person to take because they are so clean. Goar, вопрос. Вот у вас в России, наверное, сейчас прям прессуют вакцину от ковида, а ты планируешь как-то это делать вакцину?
I do it by money. I pay and I buy.
Buying.
Yes. Why I need to do it? Actually, if it's for 6 months, I do it 2 months ago. So in January it will finish. And if I didn't find another, of course, I'm sure that I will find another chance because the woman who do it for me, after that, many people wants to do like that, but she say, "Oh, I already can't do it." So I don't know what will happen after 4 months. I'm sure I will find a way how to do it again, but I don't care even if I must for something, or for example, if I must take it to travel somewhere or something like that. I'm not worried, I'm not afraid. I can do it. My body is so clean. Anything I will take, it will go out from me quickly. I don't worry. I will see.
The body will reject it.
The day when I do this time that for money, I even doesn't think I don't need, because I'm not working in government or under someone. I'm working at home. I'm home baker, so I don't need to do it. I'm not traveling nowhere. I don't need to do it. But my ex-husband called me, say, me and my wife buying it. Do you want? I say, okay, do it for me also. I don't care about things like that. I'm sure after 4 months, someone will call, say to me, do you want it? I will say, okay, do it for me for money.
Yeah. So to clarify, she did it in a document, on a paper. She bought it in another way to say, but she didn't actually do it. Okay.
Yes. And actually, I don't do it.
Yeah.
But I thought somebody wanted to ask a question. I saw Sarah's mic on. I don't know if she wants to ask a question. Sarah, okay.
I was gonna mention how I understand that she doesn't want to things like this because it's more just like family and connecting and living. But I think like you, Frederick, it feels really wonderful just to be connected in the spiritual experiences because they are just so real sometimes, and so I just was curious, what happens, like the people that connect with her, or I don't think she has meetings, but is she a way just for connection because because this life is such a big miracle, it's like a heaven support is fun.
Yes, I got you. Even spontaneously, somebody who she didn't plan to meet, and maybe she feels this person is coming, and then she meets this person, or they talk on something. I get you. More of spiritual encounters, especially related to other people. Albina, maybe you help us in this.
If we're going to have meetings or like constantly have her as a sharing?
No, the question is we are more, Sarah is more of trying to bring the aspect of the spiritual encounters. Yeah. And relating to other people, right? As related to other people. See, somebody can come in your presence, you already feel, you know what this person is, the need is, you can feel the emotions that this person is going through, even without that person talking. Does she have any things like those spiritual encounters like that? That's what Sarah is trying to ask.
Good question. Goar, вопрос такой. Вот интересно твой опыт. У тебя есть духовное какое-то или, может быть, ощущение, когда ты встречаешь людей других, да? Или вот чувствуешь ли ты их именно духовно? Чувствуешь ли ты их, какие они, чистый ли человек?
Да, yes, of course. I even from far, even when I'm talking with people in the phone, I feel them. I feel what the person is, and I привыкла, how to say it?
Used to?
I used to already that I meet all the time only good people and clean people. I don't know why.
Spiritual.
Actually, I believe that all people is good, all people is clean, but it's up who they meet. When they meet me, they show only good side, and they are so clean with me. I feel really that all. I don't know what about you, but here in Russia, people think about people from Middle East not so good. They think they lying. I don't know. People doesn't trust people is from Middle East, and when they know the person who I love, he is from Middle East, from Iraq, they say to me, be careful with him. I'm sure, I say to everyone that when I'm saying to you something about my life, I'm just saying to you facts. I'm not asking any advice. I don't need advice. I'm sure what I'm doing. Believe that I know with who I have business. I feel people. If I feel anything wrong, I will not even continue talking.
Sarah, Frederick, could you clarify if Goar, if I understood your question correctly and translated it correctly with the answer?
Yeah, we are getting you. We are getting you because she's like she can see the other world with the feeling, with the level of feeling, and she can detect if a person is bad, even if somebody is saying that this person is not good, but for her, she's already detected. She knows this person is okay. That's why she's talking about, she's giving the example of Middle East. People in the Middle East, people don't trust them so well, but for her, she now has even a person who is now a lover or a partner or a person who she's planning to wed with or have a family with from the Middle East, where even that the friends are not accepting, but for her, she has already detected the goodness in the person. She knows that the person is okay. We have understood you at that point. I don't know, Sarah, you have any other question? Anybody else who has a question? We want to conclude now. You don't want to make it very long.
Oh, by the way, my ex-husband also from Middle East. He's Egyptian.
Okay. Oh, from Africa. Egypt plus Africa.
Yes. First one who said to me, keep away from this man from Iraq. It was him. I say to him, really, you doing it because he's also Arab.
Arabic.
I say, and why you think I trust you from first and I shouldn't trust him? He talk much, of course, but in the end I say, like before, I feel that you are a good person. The same, now I feel he is good person. He say, it was something else. I say, I know better. Of course, I know better. So,
wow. It's like you connect with these people. I think because at a time you were once a Muslim. Now you are not a Muslim, right? You connect with them easily. Yeah.
I was in Islam from 25 until 32. I was still married to my ex-husband when I stopped to believe any religion. I just stopped to believe any religion.
And that could that be one of the reasons why you also divorced your husband? Could it be one of the reasons?
No.
Okay.
After that, we was living still 2 years together. Actually, my ex-husband, if I accept him, he will come back right now. But I don't love him.
Yeah, it's okay. We understand.
Yes. By the way, we are divorced more than 4 years, about 4 years and a half. But we are good friends. Actually, we working together. We see each other
every now and then.
Every day. Yes, he's working with me. He's helping me. I'm home baker and he's driving cakes. He's doing delivery. Yes, we're working together. He's all time coming to kids, sometimes stay with them. I have 2 apartments, and one I'm working, another I'm living. It's beside each other. So I'm living in one apartment, kids in another with my mother. So most of time he can come stay with kids. My kid doesn't feel that we're divorced or something like that. And because they all time see their father, and I don't know, we have so good relations.
Yeah, I understand. If it was for us this side where I am, it's very easy for you people for you people to find yourself living again together. But your setting is different. But for us in Africa, if somebody comes back like that, life continues. Anyway, thank you so much. I really enjoyed this webinar with you. This is just a little short meeting. if there's anybody else who has a question or who needs some clarification, I think we now wrap it up. We started with Elaine. Elaine gave us some very nice news of her healing of the shoulder. It's been a problem. She has done some 9 days fast twice and another one 5, almost within a 5 months time. Goa is here telling us how she has lived autonomous life now for a full time, like you can say full time, 1 year, 10 months. No food, only twice she ate. And this was not eating, so there was more of drinking. And it was a problem in her body. She has shared with us so many other things. And I'm feeling like now I can start to live autonomous lifestyle. I can start to live without food, without water from this meeting. Next time when we're meeting, I'll be telling you, go on my success, how I'm going
Тебе
on.
расскажет все.
Otherwise, thank you so much. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Гоар, благодарим тебя. Большое тебе спасибо за твою энергию и за твое время. Такое удовольствие слушать тебя.
Shukran.
Bye-bye.
Thank you. Have a great day.
Bye.